Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're here in Brightbell playing some Dwarf Fortress, and we're under siege. Also, before we get going here, just a heads up, I'm probably going to get interrupted at some point, so expect a really hard, awkward cut. Anyway, what are we doing here? Boy, it's really hard to see, but we have partially roofed this over. You can see that slightly faded section there. Is it more visible if I zoom out? Maybe a little bit. Anyway, right here is what we still have to roof off. So, like... Oh, no. We're getting there. We are in a siege. There are goblins here. However... Oh. Never mind. Last time I looked at this screen, there were like dozens of foreign warriors just hanging out in our tavern, but never mind, we don't have that anymore. Let's activate danger and pull everyone inside. That's a human. Zom Stolenbucks, whose side are you on? Anyway, yeah, let's pull everybody inside. I think everybody already is inside? Hang on now. Those are visitors, they don't matter. What is that? The heck is all this? Somebody died out here, apparently. Okay. This is still a pile of loot. Nope, it's just that same flask. Okay. Anyway, the point is, yeah, we just got a couple of people outside. They're over there. Alright. Danger on. Game unpaused. And we will, Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're coming in. Okay. Are we pulling the lever? The lever's pulled. The gate's closed. Alright. Everything's running pretty well for the moment. What are you three doing? Why are you just standing there? Don't stand there, you're gonna die. I gotta record this now. Because I got places to be this week, and I'm not going to have another opportunity. We got some beak dogs, we got at least one troll. I think it's fair to say that human recruit is on their side. And they're going to go to the west gate, it looks like. Well. Apparently we need to fill some gaps in our squads. We'll go ahead and have the militia stand ready. And we'll just grab any unassigned dwarves with combat skills, if such dwarves exist inside the fort at this time. Not a wrestler. Ah, okay. No. What am I doing? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this... Here we go. The solitary... No, pardon me. The blockaded idols. Let's clear this squad and open them up. There we go. Any of you have any skills? Yes, we have a swords dwarf. Fantastic. We don't need that many fillers. Axe dwarf. Spear dwarf. Okay, great. Squads are filled. Now we wait for them to go around. Oh, hello. Hi, doctor. Never mind. I saw the pink and got excited, but it's just a doctor. We can essentially ignore them. Oh, look, by the way, the farms are farming. We're short on some seeds. I did decide to diversify a little bit. Okay. Okay. But the farms are farming. So that's very exciting. I don't know who these two are. Raquel. I have a slab engraved for this one, I think. So we'll answer that question. But it could just be a couple of humans that dropped dead spontaneously in our tavern. That seems to happen. Look at all the visitors. Okay, we still got a decent number of foreign warriors here. We were going to deal with these guys today. But we may have to wait a little bit on that. Oh, well, of course they're going this way. They're beelining for those visitors. Do I even care about dealing with this? We will want them out of the way. Where's that bard coming in? For traders, because we'll be getting the caravan from our civilization next. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do right now. Should I expand danger to include the whole lower level here? That might be the thing to do. Let's try that. Okay. Although I kind of want to leave the entry corridors undesignated, so maybe that would be a good idea. So like here. Since they don't need to go into the entry corridors to access things. Right, gotta remember, it's off-center. Ugh. Ugh. My most embarrassing failure. That's what I'll be remembered for. That time I built that Ziggurat in Dwarf Fortress and everything was off-center. There, something like that. Cool, as you were. There, now they can kind of fan out and do stuff. Which is going to make this a lot less troublesome. Pardon me. Okay. Are they going to go for those visitors? They're ignoring them. Or so it appears. Anyway, I was rather hoping to get this done today. Perhaps I should just close all the gates, let these guys derp around outside. You know what, we'll at least get the first wave here. And then we'll close the gates and go back about our lawful business. Nope, they are completely ignoring those visitors. That is interesting. Okay, well, we got that troll. Looks like we're going to have to fight some trolls here, so let's... Yeah, they're going to bypass our traps completely, aren't they? Yep, okay. That'll be enough. Let's just see how many we trap inside with this. Somebody doing that. The downside to releasing them into the fort, of course, is that now they're not all standing right next to the switches. Okay, I would actually really like to seal the doors on this corridor, but they're not going to give me that chance. Well, this could be a problem. Okay, we're engaged. Fortunately, there we go. Fortunately, the trolls actually not that dangerous compared to the goblins. For some reason. Yeah, they've realized they're stuck now. So we'll just go ahead and lay down a rectangle. Oh, look at that, they're panicking. As the kids say, you love to see it, overcome by terror. Run them down, lads. Why are you in that side corridor? You can't reach them from there. Hey, we're doing really well. Okay, now I just need to remember that we do still have 2 open gates. And that I will need to keep an eye on those. What is this? That is a frightened cat. Experiencing mortal fear. Fair enough. There's a lot going on here right now. Okay. We've cleared those. And we have... Okay, they're coming around. Let's... stack everybody up over here again. Where are they going? I guess they're scavenging some gear from the dead trolls. I want them back toward the middle. Why are they all standing over here? That's not where I told you to go. I want you here. So that when we open the gate to let some of them in, you're not standing right there and you don't try to rush outside. Okay, remember those are there. Let them get a little closer. I want to try to squish a couple of them. Keeping an eye on our northern gate. We're catching a decent number of them in the cages here. Now would be a great time to drop that bridge. Is anybody doing it? We do have somebody coming to pull the lever, but they're probably... yeah, they're a little bit far away. Sorry, we'll get at least a couple of them there. Trolls are about to hit the northern gate. Now would be a fantastic time to drop that bridge. Has the lever been thrown? Oh, it's happening right now. Great. Okay, we might get these guys. Come on, come on, come on! Get some of them. Get any of them. Okay, well, we got somebody. Alright, they're coming in. Pull that again. How are the trolls doing? Trolls are in the cage traps. Actually, not that worried about it. Trolls are inside. Okay, we do need to deal with this, so we'll send these two squads over here. Did I order this pulled? Go ahead and pull this one. Seal the north gate. Move up the squads here. Okay, this could get a little messy. Fortunately, I don't anticipate these trolls being much of a problem. And if the invaders do get into the taverns, there are fighters in there. So we do have that going for us. Okay, those gates are sealed. We've caught a good number of them here. You get that other troll yet? Nope. I think we're about to. Ooh, we got a good hit there. How's this guy doing? A little bit of neck damage. That's not ideal. Okay. We are seeing some wounds on our side, which is not my favorite. But it looks like we just have a goblin and a beak dog still inside the fort. After this, we will seal up and go back about our business for a bit. Or I guess we could just keep massacring these guys, since I think we've kind of got this in the bag. No, they don't. They don't like to withdraw after they're done. Oh yeah, gotta remember we have some loose dudes walking around out here. And one more open gate. Let's just go ahead and close that. Let's exercise full control over the fort. Over the comings and goings. Does anybody want to deliver those wounded? How badly wounded are they? Okay, right leg, left leg. Good. So you two just loop your arms around each other, and you'll be fine. I really do just want to get the militia away from the entrance. Stack them up here. Go ahead and open this again. Okay, this entire session might just be this siege at this rate. Which is fine to do once in a while. This is some good action, and we're doing well. We're doing well. Okay, yeah, I definitely should have kept them confined to the middle here. It's taking much longer to pull the levers. Really, realistically, at some point, we should have a lever room with a guy that's just trapped inside of it. I've done that before. It's very successful. Okay, well, those two are just kind of out there. What are these guys doing? It's not anywhere near where I told you to be. You. Yeah, Dark Wizard. Do something about this. Actually, no, please don't start raising zombies in my fort. I don't understand the behavior of my soldiers. This guy's going to a station, but that's not the station I assigned. Okay, looks like we're getting there. Okay, gates open. This lasher is not approaching very quickly. Actually, given how long this is taking... Let's go ahead and order the lever pulled now. And then we'll snag whoever we can. Watch, this is going to be the one time they pull it immediately. No, it's not. I would love to have that gate closed soon. Okay, well, maybe not quite that soon. Can we get that, purple? Nope, okay. That's fine. We got this. Only two of them in here. And our first two fighters on the line are wounded. But here come some healthy troops. They're a little thirsty. We should probably give them a chance to recover after this. Oh, Beak Dog's coming right in. And it's scared. It's scared. Lasher's engaged with one of our March Dwarfs. Yeah, sure, dogpile the dog. That's probably the most efficient use of all this force. There we go. Oh, Lasher went down right away. Okay. Let's let them all get out of that corridor here. How long have I been recording? Almost 20 minutes. We are going to spend the whole session on this. How much more time do I want to spend on this? What are you doing? Get down the corridor. Whatever you're doing, get out of here. I feel like we actually don't need to kill that many more of them. Okay, I gotta get these doors locked. There we go. Yeah, they can still access those areas through the doors on the opposite corridors, but now they'll stop walking in and out right there. So we actually have this a little bit... Ooh. I think we might be able to get some bridge action here. Drop that bridge! If we go fast. But I don't think it's going to happen. We'll keep trying. The bridges are our strongest weapon against the goblin invader. Yeah, just stand right there, actually. Please? Please. This could do it. This could do it. Ugh, okay. We'll just watch this happen. We'll see what we can accomplish. And there's the lever. Nope, we got nobody. We hit none of them. They've got to be so concerned about this. The gates open, a few of them run inside, the gates close. There is muffled screaming, the gates open. Alright. If we can catch a few of them standing on the bridge at any point, that would be lovely. There's the throw, and why does it take so long to trigger? There we go. Something happened to somebody. Move them up the corridor here. Want to make sure we've got enough of them in one place. See, and some of them head off in the opposite direction entirely. I just don't understand how the AI works here. A lot of you are probably thinking about that about me right now. Kill that human. Is it already dead? Did we already get him? I can't tell. Where is he? I think we got him. Yes, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, there's just one goblin left in this corridor. We're not making much of a move. There we go. Oh, no, now he's dead. Okay, we got those guys. And the siege is broken. Alright, fantastic. Alright, open all the gates. Once all the gates are open, we'll stand down danger. Actually, yeah, because I don't want them trying to wander around outside while we're still opening gates. Alright, I am going to make my best effort to finish this, and then I will see you all in just a minute. Alright, well, conveniently, the interruption came during the cut, so it was relatively innocuous. We are good here. This is roofed. That's all done. They've left discarded bits of clothing all over the place because the merchants came during the cut, and we traded for a bunch of cloth and have made a lot of clothing, so now the dwarves are throwing their old clothing all over the ground. By the way, does anyone know what this is? This gabbro up-down staircase and several sections of flooring? Because I don't remember building that. If anyone knows what that was, drop a comment. So this is the design we're going with here. Kind of a variation on my usual noble room design, where we've got office, dining room, and bedroom back here, except we're going to reverse things. We're going to put in a large bedroom back here with a front office and a dining room here. Now the good news is, since we're just repurposing blocks that already exist in the environment, we don't have to wait for this to fill. So give me just a minute. I am going to... That's not where I want to be. What? Well, these are people who don't have These people who don't have bedrooms. Okay, we're going to fix that partially. We did get some more migrants, so look at that. Okay, we're going to deal with that later. Right now, I want to lay these out. I'm going to put down, let's say 10 of these rooms for now, and then we'll get to furnishing them, and we'll get to installing some citizens in them. So, be right back. Okay, the bedrooms are in up here. They look kind of bad, but I think this will be good enough. We will put in a tavern for the residents of this level. A very nice tavern. Well, a comparable tavern, because it's still going to be all green glass everything. We'll need to assign some new entertainers and such. And, of course, a dedicated tavern keeper. So that'll be fun. I think, I don't know, we'll put in like a sitting area here. I don't know what this weird little corner is going to be. Maybe prisoner storage or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Anyway, let me slap down some furniture real quick. And there we go. That took much longer than I would have preferred. Par for the course with this fort. You know, it's fine. These are actually much nicer rooms than our nobles are getting. And you know what? I'm fine with that. I am okay with that. Anyway, eventually I'll assign these to some of our legendary glass workers, glass makers, whichever. I think that would be the best thing for us to do. Hey, I have an idea. Let's play with the kill room. Let's bring a squad in here and play with the kill room for a bit. We'll gather them up. That'll be fun. Oh, we do have some pigs that we need to slaughter. Why are we keeping... Why are two of these pigs pets? Ooh, boy. Oh. Also, I've installed our nest boxes and some birds over here on top of where we're farming, mainly just plump helmets, because we, for some reason, don't have any seeds for these, even though I swear we're growing them and cooking them. But, what do I know? We have fisherberry seeds. There's no quarry bushes, apparently. Or anything else that we can grow right now. Very well. We're growing things over here. We have successfully diversified our booze stockpile. Look at that, a goblin. I don't trust you. Oh, we had, very briefly... Remember that lizard man that we had here? We had a cave fish person hanging out very briefly. Oh, that's an intelligent undead, isn't it? Really don't like that. What are these animals doing here? That's a horse. Oh, right, we got some migrants. Oh, right, we've captured a bunch of animals. Okay. Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, cool. Okay, we have 3 male ibexes. That doesn't do me any good. Whatever, just slaughter. Slaughter all of these. We don't need these. Get rid of them. As cool as it would be to breed eagles and ravens, it's just not going to happen. Not even sure how we got those. Yeah, we'll put in a tavern here. Maybe this would be a good library location, a little reading corner. That could be a good thing to put in. They should probably have their own temple. If we've got like a god of glassmakers or something, I'll have to look at our deities and see what the options are. But for right now, we'll just gather up some militia in here. These goblins should be completely naked and unarmed, so I'm not anticipating a particularly difficult fight here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's everybody else? Wish we still had that band stacked up outside, taunting them. Here comes number 8. It's taking so long. This is where everybody is. I mean, 8's probably good enough, especially... Like, I realize that there are 13 goblins in here. But I feel like 8 fully armed and armored warriors should be able to handle 13 naked, unarmed, and probably terrified, pants-wettingly terrified if they were wearing pants, goblins. After we have taken their pants. Some of our dwarves are wearing their pants, actually. Okay, they're starting to wander off. They're getting bored and leaving. I'm locking the door. Let's do this thing! 6 on 13. I like those odds. Gonna bring up some more troops. Now this better be connected. Who's doing it? Nobody? Somebody. Once again, I'm just not seeing it. There you are. Hey, it's a legendary glassmaker. We might have more legendary glassmakers than we have bedrooms here. We're going to put in, I think, some regular bedrooms in the opposite quadrant. Because we still got a lot of people sleeping in the hallways. Of course, it doesn't help there are 199 of us now. I should probably dispatch to another settlement. Okay, the gem windows should keep them from running away. We'll find out. And there they go. Wonderful. The dwarves should win this, even with the crush of bodies. I don't foresee any problems here. Oh yeah, they're doing just fine. It turns out when you bring an axe to a naked fist fight, they're all dead. It gives you a little bit of an advantage. Did you enjoy that, sir? Goblins value life even less than we do, so I imagine it enjoyed that quite a bit. Okay, we've done that. Let's bring up a few more. Get them started here. Not the ibex, not the fox. There, a troll, that'll work. A troll which could hypothetically break out of this room. So it's a good thing we're going to strip it completely naked first. Feels a little weird. Yeah, beak dogs, doesn't really matter what enemies we put in here. It always comes back to a kill room. There's just no way around it. I think we're going to stop at 15. That feels like plenty in a room this size. Alright. We'll get that taken care of. I will use Dwarf Therapist later to run down our legendary glassmakers and assign them to suites. This right here, we're on the seasonal autosave, but down here at the bottom of the screen, maybe you can see my cursor right now, this stockpile at the bottom edge, that's supposed to have quivers in it. They have yet to deliver one single quiver to this stockpile, and I'm not sure where they're putting them. They must all be carrying them around at all times. Oh hey, it's going to be spring. No, winter. What am I saying? What comes after autumn? You know, maybe this will be the year we'll get a goblin caravan. Probably not. Would love to see one of those. The fort is absolutely bustling. I think this is the largest number of visitors we've ever had in a fort here on the channel. We must be doing something right this time. Okay, you can wrap this up anytime you want. I realize there's a lot of information here, but that feels like a you problem. And of course, you're making it a me problem. I don't blame you. But I am ready to continue the session now. Do 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 do. That probably sounded great against whatever background music I have going. Why is this taking so long? It never takes this long. I'm not cutting this out. Suffer with me. Okay, well, anyway. What else? What else do we need to do this session? I suppose we can get started on, Okay, where do we want to put things here? So, we don't have bookshelves, do we? Bookcase? Bookcase. Green glass bookcase. Just make 30 of them. 30 of everything at all times. Green glass statues, 30. Green glass thrones, 30. How are we doing on the clothing? That is proceeding. Okay. That is still happening. Good. Almost went through all of our crafts. Okay, we are slaughtering things. Wonderful. Let's check on our hives. They're all ready. So then... designate some of them to be harvested and some of them to not. Ooh, 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 ooh. Are any of these fertile? Because we do have... There we go. We do have some mated pairs in here. Oh, you know what? I think I had another nest box? I did. I had another nest box ready. Are we sure these are green glass? They are. They're just not showing up green like everything else for some reason. Alright. That's fine. Ooh, yeah. Look at our stockpiles now. We're doing good. Okay. Temple. Not temple. Tavern. Tavern time. The other temple. The Dwarven temple. Let's see. We'll put it kind of hereabouts. And what we will do... Let's triangulate it kind of there. And there. Alright. It doesn't have to be big, though, is the thing. Let's do some corners like this. Is that big enough? That's not big enough. These are the glassmakers. All glory to the glassmakers. Yes. Here we go. A nice big tavern area. Oh my goodness, my eyes. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll put things in the middle. Let's see. Right here. Yeah? Yeah. Statues? Always with the statues, okay? The dwarves like them, they bring up the value of a room. So always statues. And then, You're not going to believe this, but we're going to need more chairs and tables. We're definitely going to need... Yeah, okay, we're going to need more of everything. Alright, cool. Put in some stuff here, put in some stockpiles. Maybe I'll put in some more columns for decoration. The problem with this is that we have to suspend glass block construction in order to make them actually do that, and I do want them to refill the stockpiles. Because this, what we need to do here, especially since it's smaller than down here, this isn't going to take that much time and effort once we actually get it rolling. What's going to continue taking all the time is roofing off the other quadrants. So I suppose we'll start with this one next, so we can put in some more regular housing. Not totally sure what all this is going to be. So if anyone has any suggestions, let me hear them, because I do not know. We have a lot more space here than I really productively know what to do with. Because again, I'll say this again, this here, just the first level, is a complete fort. For all intents and purposes. Yeah, see, I told him to start doing blocks again, and now they don't want to do anything else. But we're getting some clothing made. Basically, we're going to keep making clothing until this stockpile here, our cloth stockpile, starts to run down. Looks like we need to make some wool clothing, or yarn clothing, as they call it for whatever reason. Looks like we've also got plenty of leather still. So we could do another batch of leather stuff. And at some point we need to melt down some metal. Because I'm not real happy with the state of our militia equipment. I mean, we have a lot of equipment, but yeah, not everyone is fully equipped. Oh, not you. Oops. Not the captain of the guard. Get out of there. You. Okay. I built more display pedestals, so we're not using them. Oh! We should put the museum on this level. Properly secured against nefarious outsiders. Here they come with the goods. Slowly, here they slowly come with the goods. Alright. That's fine. I'll get this worked on between sessions, I think, frankly. That is enough for today. We're almost at closing time anyway, so we'll just wrap up a couple of minutes early. Okay. While we watch the dwarves clean this stuff up, hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel, and thanks as always to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress. Continue construction on the second level of the Ziggurat. Dwarf Fortress every Monday, horror content every Saturday, lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you want. Hey folks, drop me a line. If there's anything you want to see on this channel, anything you want me to see on your channel. This is going up, I believe, on the 1st of June, so happy June, everyone. I hope this month goes well for you. And if it doesn't, I at least hope it's not as bad as it could be. Alright, I'm going to get going. I'll see you folks next week. Until then, Birdman out.